Well, I absolutely loved Convening Leaders at PCMA. Here's me arriving at the venue, which was right next to the hotel. And in the hotel room, we got this nice little welcome to Pittsburgh bag, which was very nice. It's the first time I'd ever been to Pittsburgh. I absolutely loved it. City of bridges, and it was beautiful, despite it being a little bit chilly. It was great. Really enjoyed it. So the show was really, really innovative, and here's a couple of shots of how they laid out what was, I suppose, the exhibition area that had some sessions going on. And they had some interactive spaces, which I'm always a fan of, just to get people engaged and get them thinking and being creative. And these were all in what was the kind of main exhibition lounge, but it wasn't really set up like an exhibition. It looked quite different, and I really, really liked that vibe, much more informal. One of the things that I thought was pretty cool was some AI that they used. So with 5,000 attendees, because that's how many they were, they decided to have a little bit of help through information technology, which was great. So you could either attend the event or you could watch most of the sessions online. I did a little recording, and this was the studio, which was just incredible, and it was brilliant. Over to the main session. What do you think of this? Yeah, so this is how we were welcomed into the main conference room. This band, I think they were all under the age of 19, the drummer was 12 or 13, and they were absolutely fantastic. But they got such a good mix of content as well as engagement, and the first speaker that we saw was Seth Godin, and this is his session, as you can see. So brilliant, and here's Gina Davis, who spoke towards the end of the day. Again, you can see how many people are there, and the content was just fantastic. You probably have a little listen.
I sometimes feel self-conscious when I'm speaking in front of people because I feel like, well, they might have a certain image of me from parts that I've played, and I want to just assure you that I'm still the same incredibly geeky kid that I was growing up in a small.
And speaking of geeky kids, here's 3 geeky event profs. It's just so important and such a big benefit of an event when you get to meet up with people who you know and who you wanted to meet for a long time. We had a great reception at Heinz Field, and you can get a little flavour here. So yeah, the whole city made us really welcome, which was great. One of the things I really loved about the city was it was just really, really arty. I didn't know that Andy Warhol was from here, and it was great just to see some of the stuff and across the city. Really, really good city, and this was just amazing. It was a reception on the first evening, I think, by Marriott, and they had someone here making this out of tomato ketchup, because you may know that Heinz, as well as Andy Warhol, are from Pittsburgh, so it all made complete sense if you knew what you were, if you knew that. Now back to the content. I only attended 2 or 3 sessions just because I was speaking and doing various other things, but I really, really enjoyed the content. I thoroughly recommend it. I did spend a little bit of time trying to eat these massive breakfasts that it seemed to be all the rage in Pittsburgh and everywhere else in America, and it was cold. It was cold, -6 I think it got to, but I'm a Scotsman, so I'm used to that, but it was a bit chilly. I did get the chance to visit the Mattress Factory, which had been recommended to me by one of the speakers, and again I thoroughly enjoyed that. Thought it was a really, really cool little unique art gallery. I'd recommend that if anyone heads back to Pittsburgh. But I was there to speak about how the events industry is coming together and solving homelessness, and this is a room full of people who were interested in hearing about that. I was absolutely shocked. We had nearly 250 people who were there to listen to the panel session that I was on. It was fantastic, and I'll describe a little bit about it. I've just finished my session at PCMA speaking about homelessness, and included a presentation from someone about human trafficking. And during the presentation there was someone I suppose graphically collecting all of the ideas coming from the stage, and this is what we're left with, which is this wonderful graphic representation of the session. So it's wonderful, a real fantastic summary of everything that we discussed. And if you look right along here, you'll see that there's one for every single session that's been done, at PCMA, so it's absolutely fantastic. So people can actually see the summaries from all of the sessions at PCMA, and it's a wonderful way to break down the content into a really strong graphic representation. So well done PCMA, and well done all the graphic artists. So here's a picture of the board, and you can have a little look at that if you get a chance. Now, it'd be impossible for me to summarise my session and everything that I covered, so I thought I would leave you with the last minute of my presentation. It was a video from someone who shot it in Glasgow, and this is what I showed to the audience. I hope you can get the feeling of what I was covering from this video.
Your face again, and I want that time to never end, but I know it's a game of pretend. But I feel you smiling down on me, and I feel with every piece of me, but I know you want the best for me. Oh, I'll raise my glass to you on this Christmas day, and I know that you will be with me in your own way. I got my head held high, 'cause I know what you'd say this Christmas.